Hey, I'm Alan Brito, I'm an architect, and in this tutorial, I will show a comparison between a workflow developed in Bonsai and the same thing created in FreeCAD. What is the best one? What is the easiest one? Well, I will let you decide this. This is a question that I get a lot. What should I use to develop my architectural designs if I want to follow with BIM, a BIM workflow, Bonsai or FreeCAD? Not sure if you are aware, but under the hood, Bonsai and FreeCAD, they share the same core, IFC OpenShell. And to demonstrate this, I will create a simple room, just a simple design. This room here, I have this drawing here in QCAD. By the way, QCAD is a free and open source replacement for AutoCAD. This is a CAD tool, and I will try to design this simple room here. So to get started, let's go with Bonsai. And let's try first one, Bonsai. If you are not aware, Bonsai is a free add-on that runs in a Blender. You can install it from the Blender extensions repository. Just go to the Edit Preferences, Get Extensions, and type Bonsai to install the software. Go to the File, New IFC Project, New Project Wizard. Select here the IFC demo template and we can begin designing our wall. I will select here the wall tool. Let me choose here one of the types, set my view to the top, and I will start drawing. Press Shift A and I will try to get it as close as possible to the origin. First measurement 10 meters and I will go up 7 meters. Press the X key. And I will try to align with this object, with this point. Press the C key to close the polyline. And we will have our walls. Now, first thing that I will do here, let's edit the wall thickness. I will open here the geometry and materials, scroll down to the materials. You will see the total thickness here. And I will change my thickness to 15 centimeters. This is what I'm using on that reference drawing. And Bonsai just updated all of my walls. I will now create another wall here. I have a wall with 3 meters right here. So press Shift A with the wall tool selected. And I will try to add it here. So 3 meters. Press Enter. And now I will try to place it exactly 2.85 meters from the left here. So I'll press G, B. I will place it here. And then Y, 2.85. Let's verify here the measurements. I can use the measure tool from Blender or the measure tool from Bonsai. I have 7 meters here. This measure here is 10 meters and I have 2.85. All measurements match. This is Bonsai. Let's go with FreeCAD. And by the way, this is a parametric model. If you want, you can start editing lengths, the height. Just go with the wall tool and you can edit your properties right here on this panel. Let's take a look on how this works with FreeCAD. And here we have FreeCAD. I'm using FreeCAD version 1.1. This is brand new, was released a few weeks ago. And to get started, use the BIM architecture here. This will work. This will start FreeCAD with a template ready to use for BIM and architectural modeling. Let me just change here my working plane set to top. I used this button right here in case you miss it, just to set up my working plane. And now one thing that I like to do here in FreeCAD is to start with a sketch. If you are not familiar with FreeCAD, you will find lots of different workbenches. If you are familiar with Blender, workbenches, they work in a similar way to Blender editors. It's not really the same thing, but you can make this comparison to make it easier for you to understand what are workbenches. And one of the workbenches that I will be using right now to develop my sketch or to draft my walls as a base to later create extrude them is this sketcher. And to start a sketch, just hit this button here. It will begin a sketch. I'm now in the sketcher, and this is a 2D, basically a 2D editor, and I will create the base shape here with a rectangle. Start from the origin point to get a constraint, and don't worry right now with the size of this rectangle. We can add constraints later. Now, how can I set the size of this rectangle here with 10 by 7, which is the length of my room? You can use the dimension tool, this option right here, the dimension tool, which you can also activate with the D key. If you press D and click on any edge, you'll see something that looks like a dimension line, but it's actually a constraint. If I release my cursor here, FreeCAD will ask me for the length. This will be 10 meters. And if I press OK, you'll see that we just created a constraint for this edge. I will do the same with this edge here. And this one will be 7 meters. And I will create that other line right here for our wall, for the interior wall. Press the line tool. I will start from anywhere here. Don't worry about dimensions right now. And you don't really have to worry about creating an orthographic line, an orthogonal line right now, because as you can see, if you try to get as close as possible to an horizontal line, FreeCAD will display right next to your mouse cursor an horizontal line. It means it will align this segment here for you as an horizontal line. And press the D key again to add constraints. This line here will have 3 meters, and I will create a new constraint from this point, and it will automatically connect to the origin of our drawing space. This one here will be 2.85. 2.85. Hit OK. And now I will close the draft. You will see that our drawing here is fully constrained. Close it, and you will see at the base we have our polyline. Now, if you select your lines here, you will see that FreeCAD will display the length of your lines right here at the status bar, if you want to quickly check if that's correct. Now select the sketch here, and you have the wall tool right here. Press the wall tool, and FreeCAD will create the walls for you. If I'm not mistaken, FreeCAD will start the wall with 20 centimeters as length. You can edit the length right here. You have the width, the length, not the length, the thickness, 0.15, and it will change. Let me do this again. 0.30. It will edit 0.15. It will change the alignment for you. One thing that you have to notice is that FreeCAD will usually start with the alignment for your walls at the center. So we have to double check if the lengths here are correct. In this case here, it's using 0.15. And this one here is 2.70. So we have to make a few adjustments. If you want to edit the sketch, you can edit the sketch and keep it aligned at the center. It's quite easy. Just open here the sketch again. You'll see that it's connected to the wall. Double click. And I just need to remove from here. Double click. Let's set this to 6.85. Hit OK. And in this case here, let me go back there and check the length. This is using 7 meters now. It's correct. I have to push this wall here 15 centimeters. And this one here is we need to remove 15 centimeters as well. So double click on the sketch, double click here, and I will remove 15 centimeters. So this one will be 9.85, and I will push this to 3 meters. If you close this sketcher again, if you check this length, 7 meters, 2.85, and this one will be 10 meters. If you want, you can also change here the alignment for your wall to the left or right. And we get the exact same design in both Bonsai and FreeCAD. And this is it. You just saw a quick comparison between Bonsai and FreeCAD. Which one is the best? Which one should you use for your architectural designs? I think you should use both of them. They are both free and open source. They have strengths and weakness, and depending on your project, you can get the best one that fits your needs. Remember, they are free and open source, so there is no downside on learning them. For instance, FreeCAD is a really powerful parametric modeling tool, and Bonsai has Blender with animation tools, cycles, and a lot more. And well, if you liked this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future tutorials about Bonsai, FreeCAD, and other open source tools applied to architecture. And if you want to keep learning more about this topic and support my work here in Blender 3D Architect, I will leave links in the description with a few additional learning resources. I have this workshop here called Blender Precise Modeling, where I will teach you how to use Blender as a 3D CAD tool. I have this workshop here called Blender for Architects, where I will teach you how to use Blender as a 2D drafting tool. And I just released this book here called Blender Rendering with Cycles, where I will explain step by step how to use setup cycles for many different projects, architecture, product visualization, animation, and a lot more. Links in the description. You will support my work here. And by the way, if you are a channel member, a pro channel member, you will get access to these resources here for free. Consider becoming a member to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. Again, I hope you like this tutorial. See you next time. Bye.